The flames of purification. Might you be the shepherd?
So, you must be Marlin's...
Guardian Seraph Rohan. Or should I say, I was. I very nearly became a dragon. I have no right to continue protecting this town.
Don't say that.
Seraph Rohan. I am Alicia Difta, Princess of the Kingdom of Highland. It is we who must bear the blame. We who corrupted the hearts of the people and set you on the path to becoming a Hellion. But I assure you that I shall set things right. If you must punish anyone, let it be me. So please, if it's still possible, let us have your blessing just this once.
You're an impassioned young princess, I'll give you that. You can see me?
Yes, I have pledged myself as Soray's squire.
Have you? And you're okay?
Huh?
I see. The malevolence in town has lowered significantly. You're the one who dispelled it?
We all did.
Then so be it. I'll extend my blessing.
I want to help too!
Thank you so much.
It appears the corruption has yet to spread to this tree. Using this as a vessel, I shall expand the blessed domain.
You got it! Normin power!
Huh? What's this?
What happened? There's still a mega powerful Hellion running around near here.
The domain it's creating is in the way, and we can't stop the invasion of the lesser Hellions.
A major Hellion? Where?
To the southwest. It isn't far.
Soray, we must defeat it.
But if we leave the town in this state...
With your guards all a-sleeping and your Hellions all a-creeping.
Soray? Sorry, I just blanked out for a second there.
You need a rest. In. Now. Indeed. Good ideas will surely come after we take a breather.
The young shepherd's starting to deteriorate. I ought to be more understanding.
Deteriorate?
Deteriorate? But alright.
Could this be some sort of training?
Alright, cool. So we've got,
I finished preparing the gel.
Dang it, people always interrupting me. But yeah, we've got the blessing back for this area, so the Lord of the Land has been restored, and now we can start doing the blessing stuff here. With grade and whatnot. Sweet. I was told to go to the inn, right? Yeah, I gotta rest at the inn for tonight. So that's what we're gonna do after the skit.
The Normin's powers sure are interesting.
Not as much as their faces, though. Yes, the Norman's ability to assist is quite helpful, and each one has different capabilities. They all look the same, though.
Its abilities change from combining them in different ways, right?
They have bad attitudes, even though they're Norman. Yes, there should be increasing numbers of Norman which you could combine to make new effects. Norman times Norman equals Norman how?
You sure have it in for the Norman, Edna.
Not really. Just a bone or two to pick. By which I mean 77 confrontations, 108 complaints, and 32 appeals. That's all.
Sounds complicated.
Edna is my favorite character. Like, after that, I have to say it. As of this moment, Edna is my favorite character in this game.
There you go. Now eat up before it melts.
Oh, a fruit frappe. The arrangement is beautiful.
Just what I'd expect from a water seraph. Something like this would be beyond me.
But Lila, you make sweets too, right?
Well, yes. I'm good at baking, but don't work well with cold things.
Oh, I see. So Lila is good with baking because she's a seraph of fire, and Mikleo is good with cool sweets because he's a seraph of water.
Even Seraphim have strong points and weak points.
It's true. I'm really no good at baking.
I'll say, that one time when you tried to cook boar meats, you turned the heat up way too high and burnt it black as coal.
We were both little kids then. And besides, it only happened because you didn't make the fire.
Guys, talking is fine and all, but
If you don't eat, it's going to melt.
Oh, shoot!
How unfortunate. Oh my goodness, I have so many skits.
Could you tell me more about equipment skills?
way to have your head in the game. First, let's go over the basic skills.
Basic skills can be broken down into 10 groups with 5 different elements. So in total, it's 10 times 5. Think you can do the math, genius?
There are 50 Normin named after the basic skill they offer. Each one has the power to draw forth that specific skill.
So if you find a skill that you like, go find that Norman and send them off to the Lord of the Land to do your dirty work.
Elements and skill groups aren't just for tweaking the effects of your skills. They're also closely linked to bonus skills. That's all the time we have for today. See you again next week!
Next week? We're doing this again?
Alright, cool. We're finally done with that. Let's check out the Lord of the Land menu before we go sleep at the inn. Currently set Norman. So I set Norman to serve the Lord of the Land, making drop items in that area more likely to have that Norman skill attached. Okay. Set Norman. You can assign Norman to serve as Lord of the Land, improving your chances of finding equipment with that Norman skill. However, this also raises the enemy levels in that area based on that skill's group. On the other hand, low-level enemies won't give you as much experience, so this is one way to keep enemy levels higher. Alright, and we've got attack. So we can set attack. Alright, cool. Alright, enemy level +1. That's not too bad. We can offer some items to try and level you up. I've got some items I can offer. Like, I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that. Let's get rid of all 3 of those. That's like 8.5 grade right there. I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that. It's another 11.5 grade. Is that actually better for them? I'll look at that in a minute. That's all I have left. I'm just going to hold on to that for now. Alright, cool. So that got us a lot higher. Boons! Just turn those on. Alright, cool. Very, very nice. I like it a lot. What is this over here? This, exclamation mark. Let's go look at that really quick before we rest at the end. Yeah, I still have time. We still got about 5 more minutes before I gotta wrap up. It is currently 11:30 p.m., so I would like to go to bed somewhat soon. And by bed, I mean lay down and watch Netflix, because that's what I do.
Darling, you really found yourself a peach of a shepherd. Good on ya.
Why, thank you.
You two go way back, don't you?
There was a time once when the Norman Seraphim and I traveled together.
Lila was like an idol to us. At one point, all 49 of us begged her to make us her sublords.
You didn't go for it?
No.
Let's all just be friends, she told us.
What a cruel woman.
Well, 49 is a bit much.
The trauma nearly killed us. We all scattered over the globe to be alone with our melancholy.
What? Surely that wasn't necessary.
You sadistic harpy.
I don't think I'm a harpy.
It's all good. Us Norman, we roll with life's punches. We all treasure it as a bittersweet memory from when we was carefree young'uns.
This nostalgia trip is boring me, but it's true that Norman have useful abilities. If we find any more, let's catch him.
It'd be sad if they turned into Hellions.
I'd get a kick out of seeing my old buddies again. I promise we'll help you folks out.
Alright then. What is this icon? Oh, it's just because he's a Lord of the Land. I could just... Oh, okay. That just lets me open the Lord of the Land thing without being at a save point. Do. Man, that is one very loud owl. Let's get on over to the inn and rest up. We still got a little bit of time before I need to call it a day. Probably we'll get a cutscene when we wake up from being in the inn, and then I'm going to save and wrap up there. Alright, I need to sleep, which I think that means I have to buy pork and potatoes. What wonders did the next day hold? I wonder.
How are you feeling?
Right as rain.
Good. We don't need a sick shepherd.
That'd be bad.
And precisely how long had you been saving that one?
Looks like we've got our Saray back.
The shepherd. Perfect timing.
Agil!
We heard about the bridge. You're a superstar.
Well, you know.
You know? Well, whatever. Anyway, we need you to sign for this.
Huh? Me?
More medicine.
It was ordered by a guy named Nafe.
Huh.
See? Buck up! We got this!
I guess you're right.
Also a message. I found a group of mercenaries headed toward Marland and asked them to protect the town, but they refused me. I have asked for additional reinforcements from Lady Lake, but it will take some time. That's all.
Mercenaries. They might work in a pinch.
Can mercenaries stand against the Hellions?
Probably not the Hellhounds, but they might be able to handle lesser Hellions.
They are vicious, but they are visible. And little.
But they already refused the guard job.
I could try asking again as sincerely as possible.
Wouldn't hurt to go try. Thanks for passing along the message.
Hey, why are you going through all this trouble anyway?
Why? I mean, you can't just not help people in trouble.
I get it. I get that you're weird.
Now, where is the medicine going?
The sanctuary.
Gotcha.
Oh, hey. You didn't happen to run into a group of mercenaries on the way here, did you?
You mean the woodsmen? They came with us. I think they're probably still in town. They said they were gonna stock up.
Man, like, humanity must be at an all-time low in this game. Where you're called weird just for, you know, saying you can't just not help someone who needs help. And with all the other shenanigans they've been talking, like the Seraphim have been saying, and like everyone in general has been saying about humans just being right douchers. I got time for the skit.
Now then, this time we'll be covering skill groups.
We're not gonna talk about bonus skills?
We are the ones doing the teaching around here. Shut up and listen.
Yes, ma'am.
It wouldn't be prudent to explain everything at once, so I'll start off with the ones you can obtain in the beginning phases. So first, there's the status column. This increases basic stats by a certain percentage. Here, it's wise to improve upon your given strengths.
Then there's the HP column. If you're prone to damage, it's best to improve on this. Or just don't get hit in the first place, doofus.
But anyways, as you can see, aligning the same skill group together to carry out a tactical battle is one option that you have.
And that's where the bonus skill comes into play.
See you again next week!
Next week again?
Next week took about 1 day to get to. Anyways, let's go ahead and save and call it a day. This save file? Oh yeah, this save file. Alright. When is this going up? Sunday? This is going up on Sunday, which is... It's not today yet. It's 20 minutes until Sunday. It's still tomorrow for now. But tomorrow, Sunday, it will be these videos going up. Probably only 4 of them. I got a really busy Sunday and a pretty busy Monday, so I'm not going to have time to record enough to upload 8 again like I did today on Saturday. So only 4 videos of Zestiria today, But I should have 4 every day this week, possibly 8 again this next coming Saturday, but it depends on what happens with my classes, if I get a bunch of homework or not, because I did not have, like, any homework this weekend. It's the best weekend I've had all semester, probably. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Until then, farewell.